going to a new place today. Down here, a little boat ramp past all the chemical plants. We're gonna go down the river here a ways and see if we can find any places where some fired rock falling in, good places to sift. We gotta get the kayaks up off the truck first. I'll tell you, we found a whole automobile in the water here. The frame, the body and stuff, well, frame's down here, part of it. The body's up there behind Douglas. There's a steering wheel over here. Well, that old boat's loud. Big old speedboat there. But, hang on, I'm stuck in the frame of the... Look over here and you can see the steering wheel. Got a hold of her? It is, it's a Fiat. Some kind of Fiat. I've never seen that down at the river before. Like a purple looking car. Huh. That's pretty neat. We're gonna keep our eyes peeled. We ain't seen much. We might go to another spot. I thought I'd share that piece with you there. Well, we didn't find anything. I went as far as I wanted to. I set a metric of going down this power line that went over the river. It was quite a ways down from where we put in, and we haven't seen a single fired rock, so we're gonna get the boats out and head down river about 20 miles or so and go to a little spot on the other side of the dam. It's close to where we found our last arrowhead, but it's just a little upriver from it in a place I haven't looked in quite yet. So we're gonna go down there and see if we can get in anything good. All right, we're back on the water. We're up about the middle of Wetzel County. We're just going down the river here and see if we can find us any places to look. I've never been around this area before. We'll see if we find us anything good. All right, we've been sifting. Well, you drop one, you got it? We found a couple pieces of flint there. I found a bigger cobblestone work, a little bit, maybe made into a little crude blade scraper, but nothing too major yet. We're starting to get handfuls of flint. That's a real good sign. Fire rock everywhere. We're persistent enough, we'll come on something. What we got there? Picked up a little piece of flint just now, just walking. There we go. We'll keep our eyes peeled, and we're gonna keep trudging down this shore here and see if we can run into anything. All right, Bub found him a nice little piece here. Hold it up there, Bub. I'll let you show it off. I don't know if that's a tool or I'm sure they were using that for something. It's worked pretty good. This long, he's some type of scratch awl or something, I'm not sure. That's a pretty cool little piece Bubby found. We're doing a lot of sifting. I got a sifter full right now. We're getting ready to bleed out and see if we see anything. So we'll check back in. We got us a pretty good find here. Oh, pretty good milk crate. I actually use that. We'll find somewhere to throw it. I got the waves are rocking us from a boat that just drove by. But at least we didn't end the day on the goose egg. If I can find something I use, then that's pretty good. Well, Bub thought he found my nutting stone. I'm not too sure. It's got an indentation at the top, but it's not as round as they normally are. Say when in doubt, roll it out. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. There's some kind of big bird. We think it's an eagle. We're trying to get up here to it before it flies off. It's up here in these trees. I wasn't sure what it was. We're almost underneath it now. Yeah, right there it is. There it goes. Yeah, it's an eagle. It's a female eagle. That was pretty cool. That was awesome. That made the day right there, even if we don't find something. All right, Bub, pick her up there. Found an old bottle. Let's see if it's any good. Vicks. It's old Vicks. Oh, it's got that hole in it. Ain't no good. We clean it off. I don't know. It got a hole in it. I like to keep that. It's a nice old Vicks bottle. That's pretty cool. We over here looking, it's getting kind of swampy though. I sunk down to my shins in some mud. So we're gonna turn around and go back to the kayaks. This lady's trying to load this boat. They swung around us. We were in here first. Almost hit us. And she started to back up on us before we could even get out of the way. We had no way. She turned around and she said, "You need to look out. I don't know what I'm doing." And she was joking, but you could tell too she was a little bit scared. And now the husband, he's giving her a hard time. She's trying to get that boat up on the trailer. Me and Bub's just waiting patiently to get out of the water. We didn't find too much today. We got some flint and a couple things I think are tools. But we found some good spots. We had a good time here in the new area. Saw a female eagle. We saw lots of wildlife. Saw a blue heron and a green heron. We weren't able to catch those on film, but it was a pretty good day. There's old Bubba. It rained pretty good today. We're gonna go up and hunt a spot just up where we normally hunt. Hopefully we'll find something new. It's a spot we haven't really been. We found a lot of points down below, back towards Parkersburg on the same side of the shore. We were going to give it a try today and see if the rain revealed anything. So we'll get back to you when we're down at the river. Well, right off the bat, we got out here. Bub found a little fossil, and then he found what kind of looks like a nutting stone. It's not super round, but you get down in there, it's real smooth like nutting stones are. I think that's what it is. We're already on the board for today. We're gonna get down here in a couple spots, probably about a quarter mile down, take a look. I don't know how well you can see it because the sun's kind of behind me, but got the first pawpaws of the season starting to fall. A pawpaw is a fruit native to West Virginia. I guess they taste like a banana. I've tasted one before, but I don't remember very well. These ones are not ripe at all. They're kind of bitter. I thought maybe it'd still be sweet a little bit, but they'll get kind of mushy like pudding here in a month or two, and they'll be good to eat. They grow everywhere along the river. The first time I'd ever seen them was up in, ironically enough, a place called Paw Paw, West Virginia, when we were on the Potomac River. But that's the first ones I've seen this year, so oh, that's pretty neat. I'd show you. We're going to get down here. We haven't seen any fired rock in a while, and we're going to go down another half mile or so, and if we don't see anything, go back around the island and go back to the Jeep. So we'll keep our eyes peeled. Found another good spot here. It looks like an old homestead. There's crock and broken mason jars everywhere. I actually found me a whole mason jar lid. This one doesn't have a name on it. A lot of times they have little names on it. There's old pottery and china and stuff like that laying everywhere. So yeah, definitely good signs for an old homestead, and a lot of fired rock too. You can see the different fire rock, different places on the ground at the edge of the water there. We're going to take a little look on the ground. I might sift once or twice here, see what we can find. We're down in my spot. Right off the bat, we're finding good stuff. Got some flint. We'll keep our eyes peeled. It should be a good day with all this rain we just had. Well, doing some sifting. I found a little piece there. It's been worked off. We're down here. I found that Adena blade. Just milling around right out the edge of the water. Haven't seen anything on the shore too much other than a couple flint flakes. We're gonna keep digging here and hopefully we'll uncover something good here in a minute. I got another piece. Looks like it's been, had a lot of work done on that side there. That's a pretty big one. I don't know, maybe they were getting ready to start to point out of that. It could be real crude preform, or it just could be a crude scraper. That's how scrapers always are. They got one side like that's all worked up and they run it like that. It's a pretty big one. Put it in the pocket and wait for the waves to stop. I'm probably gonna do a tiny bit of digging right here where I found it. It was just laying out. The barge came by and kind of washed the dirt off of it. I was in here a minute ago, didn't see anything. So we'll get the shovel in the ground here. Hopefully we can finally pull something up. We've been looking a lot lately and haven't found any points. All right, I got a dig in right here. And I finally hit something. And I can only see part of it. Well, I could only see part of it. I've looked at it already. I tell you what, I was real excited, and I still am, because any piece is a good piece to me, any worked piece. It's an artifact. But it's broke. It would have been the best find I ever found. I'm gonna kind of recreate how it was. You can see it down there, white one. It's nice looking, and then you move, she's a broke. Boy, it's a real thin one. That thing's razor sharp. The base on it's super sharp still, just like they made it yesterday. Now we're on the board. I'd rather find a broke than find nothing. So we're gonna keep digging right here. There's a lot of fire rocks falling in where I dug right here. Hopefully we can find another piece. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll uncover the rest of this bad boy. I didn't see it in here. Got us a little spigot, but it's not in this. We're gonna keep our eyes peeled and do some more digging, but hey, I'm happy with it. It's not bad. Maybe we'll find more. I ain't got eagle-eyed Bubba down here, and I almost threw away part of a point. You can see how worked it is on that side. That's a broke point. Came out of that last sift I did. Whew, boy, get winded. It's warm down here. The mosquitoes are eating me up. But you gotta be careful when you're sifting. Sometimes you miss stuff. It had mud on it, and a barge came by and washed it off, and I just happened to see it happened to be at the bottom of the pile when I dumped it right at the edge of the shore. I never saw it for not that barge. We got one right here we're gonna sift right in the same spot. There's a lot of flakes in here, but that's about it other than that little broke point. So we're gonna get back at it. All right, we got all our finds for this weekend. Did a lot of looking in some new spots this 4th of July weekend. Whole bunch of flint, just out of 3 or 4 different holes. Found this big piece of flint. I don't know if they were using some kind of tool or what. Big old long piece, real sharp at the edge. I imagine they might use it as a scraper or some type of hole punch. I found that. Flint, real nice. Kind of almost like a cheetah pattern to it. Real pretty stripes. Big old spall there. We found a couple bottles. Found a mason jar lid. I found this rock. I thought it was a nutting stone when it was wet. But when it was dry, it had almost something like a concretion in that hole. I don't think it's a nutting stone now. I'm not sure what it is. If you have any idea what this is, let me know in the comments. Because that had me interested. It has some type of like crease or line in it too. But I don't, it's like kind of shiny, almost like you see when you see hematite. We're not sure what it is. It was interesting enough, I decided to pick it up and bring it home with me. Hopefully it's something new I don't know about. Douglas found this and I thought it was nothing at first, but I've had people talk to me about game stones, and this kind of seems like it might have been worked around the sides, but I don't really have any knowledge. If you guys think that's a game stone, if you know more about them, let me know. I'm not sure if it is or not. But we had a pretty good day today. We went out after work. We've been goose egging all week. I mean, we'll find flint and bottles and possibly game stone. I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, we've really been goose egging. And first thing I found that was interesting, I thought it was a spall at first, but now I look at it, it's worked on this side. I think it might be a scraper. I'm not 100% sure, but if I'd take a guess, I have to wait. The way that's kind of chipped at, I'd say it was some bigger scraper. Another spalled off big piece of flint there. Found more pottery. Bunch of flint flakes. Did a lot of sifting, found a lot of flint. Didn't realize it. I thought it was it's a broke piece to a point. I thought it went this way and it was the side of a point because this saw worked. It also looks like it possibly could have been a rounded base because this one side almost looks like it was a broke off side notch. So I'm not too sure. It could have just broke that way and kind of looks that way too. And it's just kind of deceiving me. I would say that's probably the side and then the point was up here. But it also looks like it could have been a rounded base. I don't know. The best piece all week, and this one's kind of a heartbreaker. This thing is really thin. Man, a real nice translucent white flint. That would have been the best one. It is the best one of the week, but it would have been my best point period. We sifted that today. Yeah, we didn't goose egg. We got those two, and we got a lot of stuff to add. Hopefully that turns out to be something. Hopefully we hear something from some of y'all that know. I'm not sure what that is inside. You can see it's real shiny. Just all these goodies. Hopefully a game stone, pottery, and then the points. It's been a pretty fun week. We're gonna get out there some more. Hopefully bring more finds to you in the future. Appreciate everybody watching.